Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you very much for listening to this YouTube channel. So today, last trading day of the month, no? April. Our index close 6,731.25 or down 2.58%, no? Value turnover is quite big at 7.9 billion, way above the uh, volume the past few days, no? If you noticed, our volume for the past few days was just around what 4 5 billion. Then right now, it's a clear breakdown, no? Uh, I think year-to-date average is around 7 billion. So this volume today is quite big, no? Advancers is at 64, decliners at 122. So talagang it's really hard to trade with this kind of market, no? You just need to every bounce is really an opportunity to sell, no? So by the week, no, our index is down 3.8%, no, week on week. Oh, thus on a monthly basis, it is down 6.6%. Today is also the single biggest drop, no, since April 7, no, and it's also the lowest close since September last year, no. In fact, this 6,731 is the uh, it's lower than the first time we first detected Omicron, no? When the world first detected Omicron, there was this panic selling the market that caused our market to drop to as low as 6947, no? That 6950 was able we were able to hold that 6950 support, no? Then the market rallied, no? But right now there's a lot of uncertainties. And our market, no, our index is down for the third month, no, and it is currently down 5.5% year to date, no. Hey, nako. Anyway, welcome to another lecture session. So I hope you're still here listening to this YouTube channel, no. Uh, Wala, no. There's nothing going on with the market, especially uh with few days to go before our national election. Uh, the market is really going di ba? It's not going anywhere, no? But sabi ko nga, historically, uh, our historically, uh, our market uh, performs well during election year, no? Especially yung critical here is of course the first 100 days, no, of the new administration. Tapos but it might take a while, no. We just need to absorb all this negative news, no, rising inflation, which I think April, no, we will experience around it will likely settle around 4.2 to 5% according to BSP, no. So next year baka next year we might inflation might normalize, but right now wala, no, we need to trade cautiously, no. So especially there's what we call we were not able to return above 7,000, no. So on a chart, on a technical basis, clearly our index is on a downtrend movement, no, trading below the 50 moving average and the 200 day exponential moving averages, no. So talagang uh, let's wait for it to settle first, no. Kahit anong even we release good numbers right now, wala eh. There's what we call nga sell in May and go away, no. So there's no rush buying in this kind of market, no. Yesterday there's just bargain hunting that lifted our market, but hirap, no. It's really hard to uh but if you know the if you ano, no. So anyway, the drop today was caused by the growing fears of a possible surge, no? cases, no? We first detected the subvariant in Baguio, no? And right now, uh, government extended alert level 1 until probably uh, May 15 yata, no? But once COVID cases rise again, no? There's always a possibility that we could revert to lockdown again, no? Particularly in Metro Manila. No? Anyway, no? There are already provinces that are under alert level 2, no? So wala, no? Ongoing war in Ukraine, rising oil prices, uh, these have all effect on our market, no? So all sectors were in the red, no? So properties is down 3.66%, no? ICT, actually it was converged, no? There's a MOC buying there. Dapat nga, it was supposed to drop, no? But at the end of the trading day, no? Uh, it has the biggest gain of 0.88%, no? Talaga mark on close, no? ASEN lost the most by 9.75%. As you know, no? There will be a property dividend for AC holders, no? So the payment date will be subject for approval na. For every AC shares you own, you will get 3 ASEN shares. So that will increase the public float of ASEN to 20% post-transaction. No? We already discussed that several videos before that. There's a big possibility that yun nga, from 17% they are already looking to increase it to 20%, no? To comply with the 20% minimum public float for all index stocks by PSE. Anyway, no, welcome to another lecture session, no? So I really appreciate na you're still here listening to this YouTube video. If you're new to this channel, please follow PSC Stock Tips Daily and Chinoy Diary, no? This is my new channel. I apologize, no, if I will upload some videos here, no, in Chinoy Diary, no. I just want to increase the subscribers first, no, before putting everything on my original channel, no? Dapat nga food and vlog here, but I really need to increase, no? So please bear with me, no? Anyway, in this channel, we don't speculate. We anticipate, no? So if you have any questions, feel free to post them in my YouTube channel, no? Anyway, no, by May, I might be busy na again. I'll be returning to my previous work nga, no? So the thing here, no, during a bull market, no, people, no, or at least people, or some of our friends, no, they want to become a trader, no, because it's very easy to make money, no. But during this kind of market, it's okay to be employed, no. That's a funny thing there, no. Naisip ko lang, no. So anyway, SM, no, yesterday they also announced that they will be uh, their shareholders gave approval, no, for SM's strategic bid for renewable energy investments, no. So shareholders of SM approved the company's acquisition of Philippine Geothermal Production Company. This is also in line with SM's strong commitment to sustainability and promoting renewable energy in the Philippines, no. So this is not new here. Actually, late na sila, no. The world is going green, but let's just be cautious here, no. The market, no, is really wala eh. We're not going anywhere, no. PXP, no, which has yet to operate, no, they suffered a first quarter net loss of around 1.4 million from around 5.6 million from first quarter last year, no. The story here is as long as they don't drill that service contract 75, no, walang mangyayari here. So MPI, no, there are pictures, no, that the longest bridge, no, the that Cebu bridge, no, I think it's an 8-kilometer bridge, no, was finally opened na, no. So it's under the program of MPI, no. It's not under Duterte. So let's correct the news there, no. Kaya ang daming tao dyan, no. They're thanking Duterte, no, for that. Kala nila that's a build program, no. Anyway, there's this news nga, no, PBB, no, Pinoy Big Brother, no. Someone asked, what's the longest bridge in the Philippines? They said SLEX, no. It used to be San Juanico Bridge, no. Which is a project of Imelda Marcos, no. During that time, they don't need naman that bridge, no, but talagang wala, no, we borrowed money to build that bridge, no. It's more of a show of force talaga. But right now, the longest bridge is the bridge of MPI, no, the Cebu. So for BDO and UBP, no, finally there's some conclusion to that hacking incident and they were penalized by the BSP na, no. So we don't know kung how much no. How much is their uh pero sabi ko nga, no, for BDO they will just book it under their books, no. So remember, no, before 20 years ago, I think ang mga holdapan is talagang di ba? They go to the bank, talagang hold up. Right now, uh, the hold ups, no, are being done online na, no, hacking incident. There's no, I don't think naman na people are going out uh, to a bank, no, tapos talagang ano na, it's hacking na no? Digital na. So we need to they need to increase their firewall, no. So anyway, no, BDO, no, IFC, which is the International Finance something, no, parang ano yung sister company ng World Bank, no, they will invest, no. IFC's investment in BDO's blue bond, no, will help tackle marine pollution, no, in the Philippines, no. So FYI, ASEN, no, this is also the reason why it dropped today, no. Ayala Corp, no, declared property dividends consisting of ASEN shares which acquired from AC Energy and Infrastructure Corporation, uh, no, with a ratio of 3 ASEN shares per 1 common shares, no. URC, no, which continues to go down, no. I think this is almost pandemic low na, no. Their first quarter 2022 net sales is up 22% year-on-year to around 35.8 billion, while net income is up 20% year-on-year to around 3.6 billion, driven by growth in operating income and foreign exchange gains for the quarter. But the sentiments are not favorable, no. There's no appetite for for our market right now, no. Even PLC, no, which announced I think 11% cash dividend today, went up. Pero it was met with sellers, no. It went up to what? 6% up lang, no. Even at 0.50 cents, no. It will give us at least 10% yield, but there's no appetite, no. If you're following this vlog for the past several months, so we've already tackled PLC as one of the top paying companies out there, no. So it's there, you're buying it for the dividends, no. Talagang continuous, no. It's one of the top paying dividend stocks out there, and they continue to give dividends. And what I like about them is even during the pandemic, no, it's the cash cow, no. They're getting rent, no. They don't need to do anything, no. They get rent from that City of Dreams property, no. The structure there. ATI, no, Asian Terminal, no, I think it's owned by Yossi Tanco, no. They declared a cash dividend of 80 centavos per common share, but if you analyze the yield, I think that's around 5.9%, no. However, please note that there's no liquidity. Sabi ko, mahirap, no, PLC na lang, no. Metrobank, no, their net income for first quarter was 8 billion, which is slightly higher than what they reported in the same period last year of around 7.8 billion, no. Cemex, no, which is one of the worst uh, stock out there, no, after raising close to one of the during that time, no, when they had their IPO, it's one of the biggest IPO that time, no, Cemex, no. And sabi ko nga, if you check the prospectus, it was during a bull market that time, no. They were using the funds to pay debt. That's a red flag for me. And right now, several years after, it continues to tank, no. The only time it went up, 2 years ago, no, is because they need to purchase enough shares from the market, no, so that they could pursue their stock rights offering. And right now, after that stock rights offering, wala na, nahulog na, no. The only time that I will be buying Cemex is once there's a shift, no, uh, in case they decides to sell or exit the business here and just sell it to probably Ramon Ang or San Miguel Group, no. Years before nga, no, San Miguel tried purchasing whole SIM, no, at a premium price of around 15 pesos per share, but unfortunately, Philippine Competition Committee uh, rejected that idea, no, inabolish, no, because that might create a monopoly daw in the industry, no. So anyway, sayang, no? Kaya nga even Holcim uh, was down, no. Market is down, so what can we expect, no? uh Anyway, no, good move by Concentrix, no. It's a BPO company, no. Instead of there's a uh return to work order na from the government, no. Pero sabi ng management nila, we'll just pay higher taxes, no, than raise our employees, no. It will cost them, di ba? It will cost them it will give ano mas mahal eh, no? Because you know naman for the fact na for the past 2-3 weeks, no. Uh I don't think naman na we're just reporting 200 300 COVID cases, no. It's just that we're not testing, no. So I doubt na we're reporting correct numbers here, no. Of course, there's more to that. And uh, if you uh, if you got COVID, no, during election day, no, you're not allowed to vote, no. And of course, we don't want any failure of election here that might trigger a sell off against a market, no. PLDT, no. If you notice, no, Pay Maya, they already rebranded themselves as Maya, no. They're too good to be number two, and let's see, no, they also launched their crypto, ano na, no, and I think their deposits is at 6%, very attractive, no. And Open Signal, no, they rank Smart as the market leader in terms of download speed, experience, and fifth generation download speed, no. I'm using Smart, no, and I'm happy with their 5G service, no. FGen, no, which is which was removed from the index, is currently has a public float of 11%, no. They signed a deal to supply 600 kilowatt of power to Choson group of companies. Just FYI, no. I'm watching this, so just in case na there's no rush in buying this. It's undervalued, but the perception here is, of course, it's a turn off, no, because their public float is at 11%, no. So for funds, for institutional funds, hindi pasok sa criteria nila. It's, di ba? They have some before they buy a stock, they don't just check the fundamentals, eh. They also check the liquidity and also the public float. And because of that, FGen is a X, no, for them, no. Of course, unless FGen decides to sell more shares to the public, no? Eh, wala, no? KKR bought a second block sa FGen, no? At 32 pesos. No? And if they decide to purchase more, that might trigger an automatic suspension, no? So let's just monitor that. SM Prime, no? They'll be launching free electric vehicle charging stations, no? So everyone, this is also the reason why SM is going into electric vehicles na rin, no? Or into renewables. So probably they will purchase some, no? There's this company APC. It's owned by their friend. It's also the Eastern Group, eh, no? Sila Willie Osher dyan, no? City of Dreams. It's currently under restructuring, but the assets there, no, includes the geothermal, no? They have some geothermal assets, no? That Tiwi Mactan yata Macban. I forgot, no. Anyway, FYI, no. BPI, no. They will be financing the two tower companies, no. That yun nga, if you several videos before, no. I think last week we discussed the common the telco towers of PLDT were sold to a foreign group for 77 billion pesos, no. To finance that deal, no, BPI will help these two tower companies, no, for that 77 billion landmark sale, which is I think one of the biggest uh, transaction in the Philippines, no. 2 3 years I think before, no, PLDT sold their Makati office for around uh 5 10 billion. Forgot, I don't have the numbers, no, so sorry. I apologize for that, no. So this one is a good this is also the reason why I'm watching PLDT, no. But wala, eh, there's no appetite for the market right now, no. uh, if you notice, no, uh, definitely recovery story is intact, no. uh, but unfortunately there's some revisions, eh, from the recovery, no. Third quarter 2021, no, uh, it's already down 6.9% from 7.1%, no? There's some revisions to our targets na. But what we like about the business cycle here is there's some increased mobility, no. The increased mobility will definitely support the economic reopening, no. We're talking about the purchasing managers index manufacturing, no. It's a manufacturing data. And construction permits, no, for private buildings, no. So it continues to uh, improve, no. And prior to this, no, prior to February, no, prior to that Russia Ukraine war, no, if you interview a lot of business, no, there's what we call uh, improving confidence, no, reopening play. Unfortunately talagang wala, eh, no, because of that war, no. It raised commodity prices, no, which translate to higher domestic inflation, which is currently being uh, we're experiencing it right now, no. So there's an increase, no, of prices for food and non-alcoholic beverages, clothing and footwear, no, transport, oil, no. So lahat damay-damay na 'yan, no. So the inflation trajectory, no, it's, it's up, no. It's driven by higher commodity prices, no. But let's see, no, with lower infection cases, uh, we're hoping that consumer spending will pick up, no. Right now, no, you still remember na nung nag-lockdown tayo, people are afraid to go out. But right now, uh, everyone is going out, no. Wala nang takot, just need to wear your face mask, no. Though, of course, increased consumer spending will help our economy to recover faster, no. But please note that our peso, no, our currency is also under pressure, no, because of inflationary pressure and weaker uh, widening deficits, no. So Philippine peso is down around 2.7% year to date, no. So wala, let's see, no. But of course, no, as our market, as our index, no, goes lower, no, it would be also a buying opportunity for investors. No? We're talking about investors here, not traders. So investors are those yun nga, they're looking for quality companies out there, no? We all know naman, reopening story is intact, no? Samahan mo pa dyan, lower infection case, consumer government spending also will boost our market, no? To 7.5, 7.8, no? But we still need to attract foreign investors back, no? All-time low na yung foreign investors natin, no? Might want to take a look at banks, no, which is a proxy for economic recovery, which we've been discussing several times. So we're talking about BDO, BPI, and Metrobank, no, the top three banks lang there. Uh, there will also be some demand for essential goods, no? And of course, telco, no? Right now it's go digital or go extinct, no. This is also why we're looking at converge, but we're cautious on converge, at it looks like there will be another block transaction there, or at least Warburg Pincus will try to sell some shares, no. They're trying to exit na from converge, no. Year to date, no, DMC, which was removed from the index, it looks like a blessing for DMC, no. It's up 11.4%. ICT, no, which is one of the leaders, no, is up 13.3%. BPI is up 6.6%. Uh, BDO is up 10.2% year to date, no. JGS 9.4%. RLC 3.6%. AEV up 4.5%. No? AGI up 4.7%. Diba? So, it's Globe, ASEN, no? Yun yung down there, no. Globe is down 26% year to date. ASEN, which continues to go down, no, because of that perception of a dilution, no. There will be some ASEN will AC will declare property dividends, no, in the form of ASEN shares, no. Kaya supply, there will be more supply, no, in the market, no. Let's let's monitor that, no. Of course, the forecast for this year, no, for inflation, no, for 2022 is at around 4.5%. Next year, we're hoping that it would normalize at 3.5%, no. So GDP for this year, no, for we want uh, we want GDP to settle around 6.5% this year, no. Of course, we're monitoring that, no. I think right now our debt to GDP ratio for the Philippines is around 60%, no. In case Bongbong wins, no, there's a big possibility that he would continue the build program of Duterte. That's okay, no. But of course, the problem there is how would he finance those, no. Of course, he would probably borrow, no, more, no. So that debt to GDP is very critical, no. Of course, the higher the debt to GDP ratio, no, the higher that we will default, and it will uh, the cost of borrowing will be much higher, no. That's a problem there. But of course, we're 60% is okay, pa 70% we're monitoring it, because in other countries, no, if you check US nga, I think that's 80%, no. There are some years na they went above, no. Their debt is above 100%, no, over their GDP ratio. But of course, we need to our GDP ratio has to go up rin, no. Of course, we borrow more, dapat our GDP also goes up, no. If we just keep on borrowing, then that's a problem there, no. Of course, what's the cause of concern for this year, no? Like we said several months ago, no, COVID will be part of our lives, no. COVID will just stay. It will just mutate, no? Just like with H1N1 before, no? If you've been in the market for the past of what 15 years, no? There's what we call SARS, no? It keeps on evolving, no? COVID will just evolve, no? So there will be some new COVID variant there, and we're just hoping that Omicron, no, will just mutate and will from a pandemic mindset, we need to live with the virus, no? We're just hoping that that's the end, no? That we became immune, no? We're okay with more contagious but less deadly variant, no? And it looks like that's uh, that is what's happening right now, no? Uh, People are not afraid to go out, and that's good, no? Of course, inflation, no? Uh, the longer the war, the more the higher the risk for us, no? It could lead to stagflation, or wherein there's a rise in inflation and there's not enough growth for our economy, no? That's stagflation, no? That's a problem there, no? So we just hope na we need to end this war soon, no? But like what I said, the market will always look for a reason to correct, no? Of course, geopolitics, no? Remember, there's always a war happening out there, no? It's just the media is very good in creating fear, no? During the time of Duterte, during the time of Pinoy, no? Uh, there's what we call U.S. Afghanistan war, no? That time, oh, but no one's reporting that. Uh, Even in other areas, eh. So there's always a war happening out there, no? So of course, China right now, no, they're experiencing some lockdowns, no. My theory there is the same variant already arrived, no, the same variant that affected several uh, millions of people in China right now is the same variant that we detected in Baguio. Of course, their vaccines, uh, they're vaccinated with Sinovac, and this is also the reason. Sabi ko nga, if you have any, I don't know, US, get a vaccine that's effective. No? So Moderna, I think there's a lot of Moderna being offered sa Soler, no? But there's also a risk with Moderna and Pfizer or these US brands. Yes, there's also a risk of heart inflammation, unlike Sinovac. No? So let's be cautious. No? Anyway, uh, this is a this is a uh, what we call, if you love playing with trivia, there's this what we call trivia that the next president will have probably an uh, will have EL or ON or OS in their name, no? So from Emilio Aguinaldo down to Rodrigo Duterte, no? Mapapansin nyo there's EL, ON, and OS in their name, no? So it's a fun trivia, no? So sa lahat ng president natin, no, it's only Emilio Aguinaldo and Gloria Macapagal Arroyo has which doesn't have these three letters, no? Letters ba tawag dyan? EL, ON, and OS, no? It's funny, no? Manuel Quezon, no, has EL. Sergio Osmeña has OS, no? Manuel Rojas, EL rin. Elpidio Quirino, EL. Ramon Magsaysay, ON. Carlos Garcia, OS. Ferdinand Marcos, OS. Corazon Aquino, may ON. Fidel Ramos, no? There's EL and OS. Joseph Estrada, may OS, no? Benigno Simeon, ON, no? And Rodrigo Digong Duterte, ON, no? So anyway, the bigger picture here is uh, there's still a strong demand, no, for office and retail space. No? It will continue to grow, no. Reopening play, no. So if you notice also Mega Wide, no, their order book, no, talagang punuan na, no. And there's a demand, no, for foreign brands to enter the Philippine market, no. Uh, IKEA, no, which IKEA, no, which we we have the biggest branch, no, in the world, no, and it doesn't stop there, no. There will be uh, more Japanese brands to enter our market, no. So definitely let's watch out that space, no. Uh, Probably the effect will be 1 year after election. So next year pa yan eh. The first 100 days after election, or the first 100 days of the sitting president, no? We're closely watching that, no? That would we will probably know the direction of our economy, no? Kung ano yung focus niya, him or her, no? Anyway, no? If you notice also, no? From Aquino, no? From 1986 down to Duterte, uh, kahit anong ano mo, no, bato mong accusations with Duterte, he continues to get net satisfaction ratings, no. That is very high, no. Cory Aquino is on a decline, Ramos is on a decline, Estrada, Arroyo, Aquino, no. Si Duterte talaga, no, talagang man of the people, no. People, uh, he has this cult following, no, DDS, no, diehard Duterte supporters, no. No, even though na we know that there's some anomaly in the family. Uh, he instructed the closure of ABS-CBN based on what, no? He also asked he also jailed Laila De Lima, no? Senator De Lima, no? And recently, the confessed drug lord, no, recanted his statements, no? Sayang, no? Anyway, no, few days to go, no, before our national election, no, the next administration has to address the ballooning debt and more expensive loans, no, which was used uh, to address our pandemic response, no. So the next president will have to look for his or her platform, no, his plans on taxes, no, on infrastructure spendings for foreign investments, or for incentives, no. Where the next administration will absorb a very what 13 trillion in debt, no, and you don't just print money to pay our debt, eh, no. He or she needs to collect uh, more taxes. Pero saan manggagaling yan, no? Where will he or she get those taxes, no? So the next administration's foreign policy will be closely watched, no? During the time of Duterte, he built a closer relationship with China, no? Although he restored some military deal with the US, so which is a long-time ally, no? The next administration will have a what, no? Are we pro-China or di ba? Dapat we are friends to everyone, enemies to no one approach, no? Uh, this is also why I think BBM, no, is commanding a very big lead in the surveys right now, no, because people right now wants continuity, no. Anyway, if you have time, no, please check the Bloomberg article, no, wherein they asked 28 respondents. So, maliit lang eh, no? 28. Uh, and it's Lenny Robredo who got the highest rating there, no? It's Marcos uh, at the bottom, eh, no? So what we need right now is a leader who will bring us out of the storm, no? So the next leader must be able to address the economic and social crisis we are experiencing, no? So we need the leader, no? The next president will have to put us back on the path, no, for faster growth, no? So our market will definitely will depend, no, on that, no? So right now, with few days to go, no, uh, surveys are being done, and it's BBM who's leading. But uh, it looks like Lenny Robredo is slowly catching up, no? It's no longer a battle of surveys right now, no? A battle of drone shots, which is, uh, di ba? Several elections before, wala naman drone shots. It's just being used right now, no? And she continues to attract large following, no? So let's see. No? So, and we have this feeling we have this indicator na uh, when Duterte was elected in 2016, our market was around 8,000, and with few weeks to go before he steps down by June, it looks like na our market will end lower than 8,000, no? So, wala. No? It was during the time of Pinoy, talagang ganda ng takbo, no? It's a good leading indicator, no? So, few days to go, no? BBM is likely the winner, at least from what the surveys show, no? Historically, it's an accurate naman, no? There's a margin of error of 2%, but with double-digit lead over Lenny Robredo, let's see, no? But of course, Lenny Robredo is not on a unfamiliar territory right now. She's been there last 2016 from sixth place to eventually the next vice president, no? So let's see, no? Of course, the next, like what I said, the next 100 days of the sitting of the next president, no, will be very crucial, no? He or she will address social, health, and economic issues, no? So he or she has to strengthen equality, no? Strengthen public institution health and bolster physical and human capital, no? So he or she will also need to address uh, equitable access to vaccines, no? Like what I said, no, this uh, COVID, no, will just be part of our lives, no? It will just mutate. So every 3 or 6 months, we need to get ourselves vaccinated, no? So everyone has to have equal access to that, no? Of course, the next president will also need to control inflation to make sure there's price and financial stability, no? And he or she will also need to rebuild fiscal policies and address debt issue, no? So it's very critical, no? uh, we're just electing the next president and vice president here, but the president has the power to appoint his or her cabinet, no? From Cory Aquino, no, down to Duterte. It was just the last two uh, administration that there's a what we call the Department of Finance, no, Cabinet Secretary of Finance, no, they always change, no, from the time of from the time of Cory Aquino. It was only the time of Benigno Aquino na the Department of the Finance Secretary, no, it was Cesar Purisima, no. He had that 6 year term there, no. Same with Carlos Dominguez, no, during the time of Duterte right now. Ever since what 1986, no. Cory Aquino appointed three finance secretary during her time, no. Uh, if I remember correctly, it's Jaime Ongpin, Jesus Estanislao, and Vicente Jaime, no. So during the time of Fidel Ramos, no, he had four finance secretary: Ramon del Rosario, Ernest Leung, Roberto Ocampo, and Salvador Enriquez, no. So during the time of Fidel Ramos, no, he had four finance secretary: Ramon del Rosario, Ernest Leung, Roberto Ocampo, and Salvador Enriquez, no. So during the time of Fidel Ramos, no, he had four finance secretary: Ramon del Rosario, Ernest Leung, Roberto Ocampo, and Salvador Enriquez, no. Joseph Estrada, during his short tenure, no, had two finance secretary. It's Espiritu and Jose Pardo, no. GMA, no, which which lasted for 9 years, I think, no, had Albert Romulo, Isidro Camacho, no, Cesar Purisima, Margarito Teves, and si Amatong, no. So let's see. Market, no, right now, where are we in this market? Of course, if you check the charts, it's currently on a downtrend, but uh, there might be some economic surprise for 2022, no. I'm just hoping for a peaceful election. uh, the next president should also have a better pandemic management, no. So what we are doing right now is lockdown, no lockdown. Yun lang. No? That's our pandemic response, no? We need to increase testing, no? Di ba? And there's what we call revenge spending. No? Everyone, no, is already tired of this pandemic that they just want to go out, spend, uh, even on tourism, no? And of course, infrastructure spending also, no? So the next president will also uh, will have a the next president has a tough job, no. He or she would need to boost the economic resurgence, no, of our country, no. Of course, that build program is a good start, no. So it paved way to nationwide infrastructure modernization program, no, which would spur economic development. The national ID also is a good program by this administration. No? If you notice, it's now being accepted as a valid ID. 70% of Filipinos right now, they don't even own a savings account. No? And with a national ID, that's already accepted. Pwede na mag-open. No? Create law will also that create law, no, that corporate recovery tax, no. If you notice, we are bringing home bigger pay right now compared several years before, no, because of that create law, no, which is the largest economic stimulus for businesses in the country, no. And there's several uh, business law, no. So let's see, no. So what do we do now, no? We need to go back to the basics, no. uh, Go back to the fundamentals, no. So know which industries to invest in, no. Not all industries are created equally, no. Of course, it's just we're looking for the proper timing right now, no. We're having a hard time breaking that 7,500 resistance, and the only time uh, we could break that is we bring in foreign investments back, no, to our country, no. If wala, no, if they don't come, then we will probably trade sideways for the at least a year, no. And that's something we don't want, no. And pray harder, no. And right now, we don't want any political crisis, no. Mutiny, no, those are challenges, no, that we don't want to happen in our lifetime. Imagine mo, during the time of PGMA, no, there's a Manila Pen siege, no. No, the group of Trillanes, no, troop to Manila Pen, no, took several people hostage, took the whole hotel hostage, no. It would just scare the foreign investors, no. Of course, no. Our country is in a better shape right now, no, compared to compared to 1985, 1986, no, right now. And we're facing difficulties. We're we know that, no, but at the same time, no, we're not also immune to global risks, no. Remember when Evergrande defaulted last year, no. People ask me what's the effect on this, on that, no, on our market like this, no. Like what I said, no, the market will always look for a reason to correct, and that's it, no. we're not immune to global risk, no? So, but our market is very healthy right now, no? Compared to ano lang talaga, no? We just need to attract foreign investors back, no? So corrections are definitely an opportunity to enter, no? I don't think we will return to 4,000 levels anytime, no? Once 6,500 breaks, no, then there's a strong support at 6,000, no? That's the worst thing there, no? I don't see market dropping to 4,000, no, because of higher inflation or what, no? Anyway, no, let's read your comments, no? I hope you're still there. Our passcode is today happy weekend, no? If you're listening to this channel, please message happy weekend, no? Asian talaga, laglag, no? Sabi ko, after being added sa index, there's nothing there. Good afternoon, Prof. Why can't I sometimes find your videos not shown? No? Actually, it's there, no? You need to use your eyes to look for it, no? No? Why today only index around the world down despite go up even in China, no? Today is an extraordinary day, no? It's a month end, no? There's some month end rebalancing. Volume was also volume was uh, at 7 billion, no? It's bigger, no? Power generation cost from solar almost double compared to coal. How do you think? Now that energy matters, Semirara very good, no? Of course, but compared to solar, we have unlimited energy from the sun. That's also good, no? But there's no appetite right now for the market. No? This is also why SPNEC has been going down, no? ASN has been going down also because of extraordinary news that AC uh, will declare property dividends, so which uh, will increase the public float of ASN to 20%, no? Semirara very good, no? What is good right now will be bad. Diba? It's all about market sentiments, no? The whole market is dropping, so I don't see uh, uh, there's no appetite eh. Even though na sabi ko, when I check PLC kanina, when I check PLC a while ago, no? It will give us around what? 11%, 12% yield, but uh, if they only declared it during the bull market, no? It could probably around 55 centavos or di ba? There's a big possibility that there's a continuation for this, but there's no appetite, no? It's just supply and demand, no? So every rally is an opportunity to sell right now, no? Do you think index will go up after election, even there will still be multiple risks, no? Like what I said, the market will always look for a reason to correct. Now, we're monitoring the first 100 days of the elected president, and historically, uh, 6 months after the election, I think the market is up 5 to 10%. Historically, 1 year after our election, market is up probably 20%. No, so definitely opportunity. There's an opportunity there. No, as long as there's no uh, political crisis, no coup d'etat. No, I'm just hoping for a peaceful election. Uh, Months before, no, we created this vlog last year. Around January, we were really optimistic about our market. Unfortunately, last February, Russia attacked Ukraine, no, which uh, caused some commodities to go up, no, even oil, no, sayang, which wala. Recently, Semirara, Felix, and Atlas are very bad performers about mining stocks. I can understand about Atlas or Felix because copper and gold prices dropped 10% this month, but coal hasn't changed this month. How do you think? It's market sentiments, no? Market sentiment na yan, no? Everything on the market right now is down, no? So that's the problem, no? So there's no appetite. So there, no? Thank you very much for listening, no? Thank you, Ronnie Hartwell, Albert Baksal, Jason Chan, and WM, no? Despite market dropping, you're still there listening to this vlog, no? I just hope na this Chinoy diary will also be successful, no? and I plan to put my food and travel videos here, no? But please bear with me muna for that, no? Continue supporting this channel, no? Happy weekend, everyone. Bye bye.